some background on this particular comment here. Somebody did a video asking, what would you say if your son came home and told you they were a girl? They felt like a girl, that they were trans. And I did a video saying that I wouldn't say anything before I listened to them. They obviously have something to say. They obviously wanted to come to me to tell me something very important in their life. So instead of reacting and saying something, I would have listened to them. And this person here says, you would blow a gasket if little Tommy told you that. For those of you who don't know, I have 4 children, 3 daughters and a son. A 35-year-old daughter, a 24-year-old daughter, a 21-year-old daughter, and a 13-year-old son. And the son is Tommy. His name is Tom Paul III. No, I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't. There was a point in time when I might have. There was a period in my life where I would have been like, hell no. God damn it. No, our son is the beneficiary of lessons learned. We had him late in life. Our 35-year-old daughter is a result of a high school hookup from me. That's not my wife's child, but she's our child. That's the way we approach things. Renee and I had 3 children. We had Magnolia in 01. We had Lily in 04. We had Tommy in 2011. We had 2 kids within 3 years of each other, and then we had a 7-year gap. We stopped having kids, and then a 7-year gap went by, and we, had another kid, as tends to happen. And he is the beneficiary of us being, hopefully, better parents than we were to the girls. Because we made a lot of mistakes. They don't give you a handbook when you're a parent, You go home and you figure it out. And you wind up making a lot of mistakes. And we made a lot of mistakes. We reacted negatively. We probably disciplined in the wrong way. We didn't listen as much as we spoke. And then we had time to realize if we could go back and do it again, we'd probably do this different and do that different. We'd probably tweak this. Maybe we'd react differently to this. And then we had another child, Tommy. And with him, we don't do the same things that we did with the girls. We don't react over the top. Give me your goddamn phone. What the hell? Blah, blah, blah. We don't do that. And so we are a lot more level. My kids are going to see this video. They're on TikTok. All of them are on TikTok. And they're all going to know exactly what I'm saying. They're all going to agree with this. With Magnolia, we overreacted with everything. She was a problem child for a long time. She's got her head on straight. She's got a solid life. She's in the right direction. And we have a fantastic relationship now. But for the longest time, she was a very, very hard child to raise. And then we took those viewpoints, those things that we went through with Magnolia, and we applied them to Lily until Lily went, hey, I'm not Maggie. I didn't do X, Y, and Z, so stop treating me like her. Discipline me for the things I do wrong, not the things that Maggie did wrong. And so we sort of changed the way we approach some things with Lily. She still got in her fair share of trouble for the shit she did wrong. And then along comes Tommy, and we realize we spent a lot of time reacting and talking and preaching and giving speeches and all of that shit, and we didn't spend enough time listening. And along comes Tommy, and we spend more time listening than we ever have before. Problem in school? Tell me about it. Problem with homework? Let's talk about it. Problem with friends or this, that, or the other? Let's discuss it instead of reacting to it. So, no, I wouldn't blow a gasket if Tommy came home and told me he was a girl. I wouldn't. I would march in that fucking parade with him. I would stand shoulder to shoulder. You know what I wouldn't do? I wouldn't throw him out. And there was a point in time where, I was like, you're not having a kid in this house. None of my kids got pregnant, but God damn it, nobody's getting pregnant in this fucking house. We're not raising a fucking kid here. You get pregnant, you're out. And I probably would have followed through with that. I'd like to think that we're better now, that we're more experienced now, that we listen more now, and we do. We don't blow a gasket. We don't make the same mistakes that we made before. So no. If my son, my 13-year-old son came home today and said to me, Dad, I think I'm a woman. I think I'm a girl. I don't feel like a man. I would listen to everything he had to say. I would get him whatever he needed. Does he feel like he needs to see somebody about it other than his family members? Done. I'll spare no expense. Does he feel like he needs to go talk to a doctor? Let's go. Does he feel like he needs to talk to other people, or he listen to other people his age or around his age that are going through the same thing? Let's go find the group. No, I blow my gasket a lot less now than I did before, because I've learned from the shit that I did wrong the last couple of times around, so that I don't do that again. But thank you for assuming you know how I would react to something my child would tell me.